Hey y'all, I just wanted to get a little bit romantic about Shin Megami Nocturne. I did go down the Nintendo road just to play part 4, just to anticipate part 5 on the Switch. So the fact that my favorite JRPG has been remastered and it's getting all this attention is like really happy for me. I was 17 when I bought this at GameStop. I just wanted a dark take on things because at 17, that's all you want to do anyway. Just dark shit just makes you feel like you're you're vicariously living an adult fantasy or something like that. But Nocturne is apocalyptic. It's barren and it's full of like a bunch of little choice-making decisions. So you play as this guy, and very quickly in the game, we're going to encounter a demonic apocalypse where at the cost of half of your humanity, you are surviving. Now, there are a few other humans in the game, and they're the last in Tokyo, and they're going to go through their own motivations at the cost of their humanity in different ways. And it's interesting because it's more psychological, or it deals better with psychological themes than perhaps Persona. And that's not a stab at Persona at all. Persona has made money to put into the S&T series, I believe. Really appreciate this RPG, and I hope that you guys do too. And I mean, it's gonna be voice acted. When I played it on the PlayStation 2, it was not voice acted. I mean, there were monster sounds and music and things like that, but it was very eerie and silent. So the fact that we're gonna have voices, hopefully that enhances the spookiness of it. But you never know. It might be good. It might be good. We're gonna play this while we wait for a very possible long time to get part 5. So anyway, without further ado, let's play this classic. Y'all, look at this title screen. It's so cool.
A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are? That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it and survive.
Okay.
I'm glad you understand. The time is near. Everything that is. I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud. That's right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come.
I don't think that's a generous offer, but okay.
Now go ahead. Wake up. The time is here.
You're late, Neo. What's the big idea? You forget we're visiting Miss Tako today? Just get to Yogi Park ASAP. Time's a wasting. It's from your classmate. We'll leave his name alone. I was gonna name him Big Head, but let's not do that. Real talk, I'd prefer more of a private counseling scenario. But Miss Tako is a lot nicer when you're around. Oh right, be sure to dress to impress. After all, you represent me by way of association. How about that slick jacket you bought the other day? The one with the little demon sprites? Why would you ever buy that? But okay. Remember, you're just the mood maker. Don't get it twisted, okay? I'm a gross little kid. All right. Huh? Oh wow, an actual commuter. Don't y'all have a lot of those in Japan? I thought everybody took the train for the most part. Let me guess. You're here for Yoyogi Park. Ever since that incident went down, it's been one looky-loo after another. I'm old, so I say that. No one's here for the train. As you can probably tell, I've had a lot of time on my hands. Who says this? You've heard the news, right? I'm a youth. I don't read the news. No. Guess I ought to inform you. There was a deadly riot at Yoyogi Park yesterday. If you want the gory details, go check the giant screen at Shibuya. You know, 'cause you guys like TV. Long story short, a couple folks lost their lives in that park. You could hear the sirens wailing all night long. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. It's just nice to have some conversation once in a while. I could also use my phone to call people, but I'm just going to talk to the youth. Okay. Anything? You said Shibuya. Okay. Yes. It says Atlas on it. It seems this drink isn't listed on the machine. Do not drink that. I would never drink a mysterious nothing. Okay. It's false advertising. He has the loudest footsteps in the world. Yes. All right, we're on the map. It looked like The Sims. Where are we going? Yogi Park. Young officer. Due to investigation, the entrances to Yoyogi Park have been closed off. We appreciate your cooperation. I walked right past you. Bye. What? Oh, no one is here. I'm about to say, y'all bad at your job. There's a live report going on. While I do feel the demonstrators' actions were out of line, the fact that Cyber's communication would destroy the park for their own gain is not only inconceivable, It's unforgivable. The reporter's impassioned speech continues. I just got reporters on the street? The Yoyogi Park riot? Oh, you mean what they're showing on TV? I don't know. It's just, it hardly seems real. Like, how could this be happening here? Glad it doesn't involve me. I'm a young man. Oh, hey, S. Neo. You said you were going to visit Miss Taco today, right? I know she's beautiful, but that doesn't give you license to creep on her, okay? My friend Butthead is doing that. That's what I should have named him. I forgot he was kind of gross. This is Shibuya, so it's the TV. The news is showing on the giant video display. A riot broke out yesterday at Yoyogi Park regarding the construction of a communication tower. The demonstration got out of hand, and there have been several deaths and injuries reported. Furthermore, Hikawa, the top executive of Cyber's communication, remains missing. Now, for the latest in sports, we move over to Manaka. The news continues. You overhear a conversation between some high school girls. So, don't tell me. I already know. You think Hikawa's super hot, right? With that weird hairline. Ill? There's like so many nasty rumors about him. I know. To me, that only adds to it. He's got intrigue, a whole world of lore built around him. Okay. The thirst in this game is real. Oops. You can overhear a couple's conversation. We're the nosiest person in the world. Did you hear about the riot where 3 people died? What if we're next? You don't gotta worry about that, babe. Why? Because we're about to start our own little riot. In the bedroom. Because I'm so funny. Wow, could you be any more predictable? But I guess that's what I love about you. Oh my god. Disgruntled cop. Yeesh. Kids these days. One moment we're suffering fatalities. The next, everyone's dressed like it's a goddamn carnival. Take that long-haired yuppie wandering around, for instance. In the park? Ooh, that was on the money.
Great. The entire park's closed off.
Right off the bat, I don't like his voice. He seemed like he was more like intrigued, like the intelligent type who has a calm sensibility but a mature voice, but he just sounds like a jerk.
They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. You need something, kid?
I think if anybody were to look at Hijiri, I think his name is, they would have made him sound a little bit more not annoying. Annoying surfer bro. What happened here?
Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization ends in violent deaths. Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between 2 cults. I think that's your phone going off.
Yeah, don't talk to strangers.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long?
They didn't even tell me where we were going. Or maybe they did and I just wasn't paying attention. You know what? They could have been thing 1 and thing 2, but I'm not gonna do that.
I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Yoyogi Park? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go ahead of you. What? I happen to care about my future, thank you very much. Honestly, it's time you boys started planning ahead too. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you could get a move on. Hope to see you soon.
She like him? Gremlin?
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Go figure.
You're a stranger? Danger?
Hang on to this. It's a copy of our upcoming issue.
What the hell is that?
I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either.
Excuse me? What are you about to tell me? Because hospitals are already creepy.
The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read.
You're feeling yourself a little too much, and it's time to leave. What the hell kind of book is that? You can tell I don't want to read it. You obtained an issue of Ayakashi Monthly. I think Ayakashi means ghost or something.
Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with the occult. That hospital is anything but normal. Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns out I'm wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run into each other again, let me know how you liked my article.
I already don't. Wandering the map is like a real thing. It is a real struggle up in this game. West Shinjuku. What did she say? Central? Okay, there's Shinjuku. Let me talk to these people. Let me talk to y'all. Yo, what's up? Did you hear the rumor about Yoyogi Park? The thing that guy said he don't understand what happened here because everyone's talking about it? Well, it's just a rumor. He really wanted to give me the tea. Being here is starting to depress me. That riot's got everybody all shaken up. You look like a decent enough guy. Let's forget all this doom and gloom and have ourselves some fun. Girl, I do not know you. Oh, not again. The hospital up ahead hasn't been open for a while. What's going on? That is weird, because I know somebody who's already in there. This student in a real sharp uniform passed by not long ago. The way he carried himself was real dignified, like, oh, and he had a cat with him. Black as the uniform he wore. You mean the devil? I don't know why, but something about that vintage style. Maybe the hat and the cape. I know I've seen it somewhere before. That sounds like a very dramatic vampire. I thought it was closed. How am I able to get in? Okay. plot hole. I'm just kidding.
Well, hey, about time.
Girl, what was that noise? It sounded so evil when you turned around. Well, all right then, Chiaki.
Is it just me, or is something seriously off here?
It's you. You're off. You're off.
There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses, no patients.
Why are we still here?
Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is looking for a teacher right now.
Butthead?
And big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Some stranger gave it to you?
She the only one making some sense. Even though she did just sit up in an empty receptionist hospital. That don't make no sense.
Come on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before.
And you gonna read it? Do y'all remember that scene from that movie? Cabin in the Woods or whatever it was. And the girl's like, she finds like that stupid diary or some book in one of the sheds or something, and she opens it up and she's like, I don't even know what this is. I can't even read it. And then she proceeds to try and read it. And she done cursed everybody. This is kind of what that reminds me of.
What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here?
And she's still reading it.
Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. He should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Oh, and leave the mag with me.
It's already with you.
Don't leave me hanging too long, okay?
Well, okay then, Miss Chiaki. You sure you're not my teacher instead? All right, so of course, gotta talk to her again.
Can you go find our friend? I see no point in staying if our teacher's not here. He's probably somewhere on the second floor. This magazine is so bizarre.
I would like to read it too. They got bars on doors like this? What an insulated hospital. Weird. Yeah, I would not stay. I'd be like, you know what? Let's just leave without him. We got phones. Let's just call him. He don't see us? He really is a butthead. We should have named him that. We're just gonna be nosy. Would y'all stay? Who is this teacher? That's like a virus, literally. Yeah, it looks like a disco ball. You know what? This is too sus. I would be gone. This room?
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that?
You wouldn't be scared if you weren't doing something you wasn't supposed to.
Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble.
What?
You know what? Forget it. Not worth it.
I might have to start over just to rename him Butthead.
I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone, died off? I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center.
Yes.
I could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors aren't clueless. Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus in here.
2020?
I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway, I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
You speak too soon. He might be the wiser of us all. This main character is very nosy. Me. Where's Butthead?
Oh, you're back.
You sound so happy to see me.
So, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine?
I haven't read it yet.
Well, it says some things that are more than a little unsettling. According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia.
Yeah, you need to go burn that book.
And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world. And these people are trying to cause that somehow.
The audacity. Like, why would you do that? Like, what strength do you think you have to actually physically and spiritually change the world? Like, what?
Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later.
Agreed.
Now, listen to this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the organization's sinister plan.
Okay, but where do you buy this magazine? This guy just has them in his pocket? How are people supposed to know this?
That ends with find out more in our next issue. Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some truth to it.
I mean, look at this place.
I've heard some real spooky shit about this place.
Why are we here?
Like how they run deadly experiments on patients, or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind it all.
Any normal person would be just like that psychic, but these kids, they just don't care.
You're serious?
Somebody's got to be brave.
I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here.
Okay.
I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid. But it does get one thing right. how creepy this hospital is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we?
No.
Okay. We search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and you'll need this.
How the heck did you get all this?
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Well, girl, you kind of not doing anything.
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job.
He's feeling himself too much.
Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
We don't need your
I can't
strategies.
believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to make sure she's safe.
All right. You know what? I just noticed. I just thought it was dirty, but that's blood. That's blood. Ooh, it says keep out. You know what? Butthead needs to do this part. He wants to be the hero. Coward. Yep, 2005. But yeah, SMT games always deal with like the occult and stuff. You know what? No. No. Okay. Do we need to touch stuff in here? You touch that circle and you get summoned to hell, I'm sure. My God. I don't know. Teacher's dead. We need to go home. Yep. Let's leave. No. Not right now. Main character needs to do things that are stupid, but right now. Ooh. Blood. But this door is open? Oh my God. Yeah, I would leave. I would leave. Probably good reason. Oh my gosh. Do I have to? Let's not go. Okay. No.
Who is it?
Nobody.
Who dares disrupt this stillness?
This is the guy that the girl said was hot. Okay.
Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said,
I don't care.
April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why?
Are you gonna kill me if I get it wrong? The rain.
Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world.
Did you write that quote, sir?
Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities, the worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins, continuous war and bloodshed. In thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again, the world needs to wipe its slate clean.
That was one sentence too many, but he was right about the other stuff.
The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place.
That is highly romantic about the end of the world.
Now, how should I deal with you?
I didn't do anything.
From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance.
Do you have prayer beads on your arm, sir? And you're an executive of a big company? Yeah, you gotta be a bit psychopathic.
Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? And you merely came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here.
What in the Dragon Ball Z? Put that away.
Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time has just come a bit sooner, that's all.
We're not a punk. In life, I would run away, but we're gonna face him because if you're gonna die anyway, at least punch him in the face. Rip off that weird hair.
No one can overcome their fate.
Stop! What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes.
The city? I live here.
Witness that which will change the world.
Why couldn't we have just went to the roof together? Why can't I already be on the roof? Okay. Something's wrong with our teacher if they thought this needed to happen. Like, who do you think you are? I'ma change it all. Who are they? Look at that devil child.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there?
What the heck? What is that?
Oh, is that so? My.
You can hear from way down there.
But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
Yeah, her legs hurt, okay? Okay. This place haunted. I'm not gonna meet that bitch on the roof. We're just gonna leave. I'm just kidding. We will. Regrettably.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon.
A demon.
You heard what Hikawa said, right?
That you're crazy and so is he?
This world is about to be swallowed by chaos.
Metaphorically or physically?
It's called the Conception.
She did say something about the womb in the beginning, but this is just ridiculous.
The rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish.
Why would y'all do this?
I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing.
Yeah, because people got things to do.
But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin.
Why would you want to do this? So she's the Christ figure in the story.
As for regrets, I have none.
You don't even have any regrets for your students.
What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death.
I don't want any of that.
I believe in you.
What's wrong with you?
Please. Come find me when it's done.
Okay, can you tell me where you'll be?
No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of strength.
But this is your fault.
It is my duty as the maiden to take part in shaping the new world. Meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand. But we're out of time. Listen. If you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you everything. The answers to all your questions, and what my intentions really are.
They're evil. Simple.
Who would enter my world? Reveal your heart to me.
Okay. So I feel like the teacher is just like a catalyst to make the world change, because it just seems like that blob thing right there shapes everything, and I thought that was supposed to be her or something like that. Like, I think she's just the power to change stuff. So I don't know how we're supposed to physically find her when she's literally like an entity. But anyway, whatever. They do say chaos method for change, but I don't know. It just seems really extreme. Like, I wouldn't sacrifice the whole world to rebuild it. Like, I'm not that empathetic, I guess. Or maybe that's the wrong word. Radical? Like, that radically impassioned about this, you know, whatever this is. Like, if this was a way to do it, somebody would do it. But anyway.
You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason.
To live?
For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself.
I'm a child. I don't know anything.
What will be the legacy of your existence?
YouTube videos and Oreos. I think that thing would kill me on the spot. Oh no. Are you talking about me?
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you.
And who are you?
Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift.
If that's what you want to call it.
It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
It really has paperclip lips.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
The world. You obtain the Magatama Marugurith From the command menu, you can view and ingest this. Ew. All right, so they fed that to me? I don't even know. Did it go up my nose or something? All these people saying things like a gift. It's not. But anyway, wasn't that scene very aesthetic? Like, this game had a lot of style. It was supposed to come out on the GameCube when it first launched in 2005. That's why it has this cel-shaded look to it, and Digital Devil Sagas had more of a rough edge. For those who have never played this game, like, it's definitely got that, you know, sound effect of and just like the movement of him. But I feel like, you know, the DS one, number 4, kind of had that running animation just like this. But yeah, these games have the fixed camera angles when you go into rooms. And I mean, look at this. My friend said that he looked like a human light bulb and shark for some reason. And he's not wrong. That was funny. But yeah, this game has a lot of style. Even just the way that the camera is positioned when we walk into a new area or things have changed, it's just stylistic, and they're using in-game graphics for that. It's not really a cutscene. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? You're the demon here. You're kind of a new ghost, dude. You got used to being a ghost real fast. What happened to people being disoriented and being like, where am I? Who are you? What's going on? At this game. He's gonna make me walk in there. How in the world? But okay.
Who's there? Wait, aren't you that kid I met at the park?
Aren't you that goofball who talks to strangers?
What in God's name happened to you?
I mean, do we want to take the demon side, or do we want to still humanize ourselves? Let's humanize ourselves, even though we're literally part demon now.
I see. Well, at least you still think like a human.
Thank you.
That aside, you know what the hell's going on here? Last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. After that, I was in this room.
I don't believe that.
From the look of it, we're in some sort of hospital.
You said you were on your way here, but I guess everybody in the hospital got, like, zapped to some new location.
Seeing as you're here too, I take it this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Well, first things first. As much as I want to know what's going on out there, it's not exactly safe to walk around. Have you come across any of them yet?
What I would like to know, because it, you know, it just seemed like it happened in a flash. But after the flash, we woke up in a hospital bed. And not only that, but it seems like we were unconscious for a while and then woke up. So it might have been a few hours that the world has changed, you know? So maybe he has seen some stuff, and it really hasn't just been like 2 minutes. Spirits?
Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. Something tells me calling the cops won't do us any good.
Ain't no cops up in this Wild Wild West.
But damn. If my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation for all this.
It's voodoo. It's magic. It's that occult nonsense that you brought into this hospital.
Though I'd rather not believe it. This is Shinjuku Medical Center. I can't just rule it out. The conception may have occurred for real.
Yup.
You know, I've seen a barrel like this before.
Pray tell.
If I remember right, it belonged to a man named Hikawa. He's gotta be behind this somehow.
The big head guy?
Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it?
Well, jeez. Are you gonna pay me?
I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? And is there anyone else out there? We can only find the answers by finding other people.
Would they even have answers? I bet the demons would have more answers.
I wish I could do it myself, but I doubt I'd last long against a demon. Besides, I imagine studying this thing has its own merits.
By the way, the voice actor sounds better in this segment than he did in the first one, in the first part.
So for now, I'll leave it to you.
I mean, look at this. It's like cinematography. I was in love with this game, even though it is a bit ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here because this is the save terminal. See you later.